Hi traders, this is Kingdom Trade 001 Zulu Trade Signal Provider. I'm just going to run through with you what I'm looking at for this coming week, for the week the 12th of December to the 16th of December. Now the really big event that's happening this week is the FOMC statement, which is happening 7 o'clock GMT time on Wednesday, December the 14th. Now the key aspects to be looking at for that statement is how does the Federal Reserve view Trump's appointment as the US president? Are they seeing it as a number of rate hikes are in the pipeline, that he's going to pursue an inflationary policy? And is it going to be really bullish for the US dollar, because the interest rates which rise mean that the country's currency is supported? So is that going to be the case? And that's what the market's going to be looking at. What will the statement be saying? Will it remain cautious? Will it indicate more hikes? It's assumed that it's going to make one hike at this meeting, but what statement will go with it? That's what the market's looking for. The market's always looking for the next thing. It's always the thing to buy into or the thing to sell into, and many times the actual event itself is sold when you expect it to be bought. So that's why you can get caught out. So if this is just a plain rate hike and then the Fed is cautious, you could see the dollar being sold because it's been bought into the expectation of that hike. But anything more than that, you can see it being bought. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be selling Aussie US dollar and Euro US dollar right off the bat for this week. You can see that Aussie US dollar has just pulled up nicely up to the resistance and the EMA here. So a continuation dropping down at the start of the week in anticipation of the FOMC is going to be really likely. Similar with the Euro US dollar. I'm already in this from the unexpected extension of quantitative easing from the ECB last week. I've taken profit on most of my position because I just wanted to get a quick one, but I've left a little position, and I might do another video on that and how I did that. But I'm looking to short Euro US dollar. I'm obviously at this level here, so I'll probably wait for a retrace and be watching that carefully. I'm also looking to be shorting the Euro New Zealand dollar. This just looked a really good technical chart to get into. The euro has been devalued by the European Central Bank, explaining that they're going to be extending their quantitative easing. It's going to be going on longer than anticipated. That's bearish for the euro. They also made it open-ended and indefinite. Now, of course, the quantitative easing may not go on for as long as the ECB anticipate. However, the fact that they're prepared to is bearish enough, and that tells you, okay, that's probably almost certainly going to be continued to be sold. So I'll be selling the Euro New Zealand dollar. I just like that pair a lot. I'm also going to be selling the pound CAD. Again, pound CAD. The attraction with the pound CAD is again quite obvious when you see the chart. You can see it's being sold down quite heavily on the weekly chart, back down through that EMA. Of course, Canadian dollar is being supported in price, and that's bearish pound CAD because of the rise in oil prices. OPEC secured the deal. They've limited supply, and of course, price has rallied once that supply has been limited and the price of oil has increased. So this is a very clear and obvious short. I'm going to be shorting from the weekly opening, and then I'm adding into my position on a retrace and trying to, take profit down into this area. The other long I really like is the dollar yen. Again, that's buying into the anticipation of the FOMC rate hike on Wednesday. I'll just be carrying on business as usual. I took longs last week on the dollar yen and made some good profit on that, mainly on the last day of the week as price sort of moved in my favour and all the little positions I've been building up came off to the upside. Now you can see bullish on the monthly chart, bullish on the weekly chart. See that very bullish close. We're ripping forward, and now I'm going to be buying into that at the start of the week and then pulling in as much as I can. before Wednesday when the FOMC statement goes out, and then looking carefully to see how the market reacts. And you probably get a good trade at the end of Wednesday as you see the market reconfigure, as it interprets what the FOMC statement says. For Monday opening, I really like pound yen. This looks like a really good daily chart trade. The other charts I've mentioned have always been weekly charts. This is a daily chart trade. I'll be looking to buy and add into this on the hourly chart. I have a very specific method. I won't go into that now. Just want to let you know roughly what I'm looking at. So in summary, I'm looking for Aussie, Euro, US dollar shorts. I'm looking for Euro, New Zealand dollar shorts. Looking for pound CAD shorts, dollar yen longs, and pound yen longs. They are the pairs that I'm looking at, and I hope that's helpful. And have a look at my Zulu Trade account. Follow my trades as I go, one by one, step by step, and watch my progress. Great to have you like this video or subscribe, never to miss a video again which I put out. And I hope you have a good week trading into the Christmas period. Okay, thanks for listening. Bye.